Welcome back everyone. I finally got the car back from the garage, the Mercedes. I think it's been there for about 3 weeks now. Yeah, I think about 3 weeks. I've spent, first time I spent about £770. That was on the first bill, and then it needed, I think, top mounts, something like that, but we're gonna go through the breakdown at the end of this video. So to prep the car, it cost me around £1,000 so far, which is not ideal, but hey, it happens, and I prefer to know that the car is in good conditions before it goes to the next customer. Now today it's Sunday, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do the interior and the engine bay, because I don't want to machine polish it today. I don't want to disturb the neighbors. We are going to have a party here a bit later, in a couple of hours. But in the meantime, I'll just show you around the car, what I got to deal with. Today I'm gonna do the interior, engine bay, and tomorrow early in the morning I'll do the machine polishing, touch-up paint, and all that stuff. So first things first, I need to touch up this. I'm just gonna make it look better. I'm sure this was not there. Looks like a stone chip. Get that done as well. These scratches are quite deep. Need to get those sorted, and the whole bonnet. Not sure if you can see it in the video, but it's covered in scratches. It looks shit. It's got a scuff here. I don't think I can machine polish out, but I'm gonna use some touch-up paint. Again, it's a cheap car. It's gonna be, I think, £3,200. I'm not gonna respray that and all that stuff, because in the end of the day, people don't even care about these things, to be fair. That's what I've noticed. Again, this is full of scratches. This side. Now here's got a ding, a dent. I've got one of those kits to remove dents like that, but I'm not sure if I should use it. I'll probably give it a try tomorrow, and then I'll use some touch-up paint, just at least make it less visible around the door handle. Deep scratches, but they will machine polish, which is good, ideal. Here I think someone used some sandpaper or something. That's what it looks like. Again, need some touch-up paint, or it might be on the surface. No, I don't think it is. There as well, this bit again covered in scratches. I'm not gonna bother with the alloys. Again, it's a cheap car, but I'm gonna clean the tires, make them look nice before I even take the car to the car wash. Back of the car, I think they'll polish out. And yeah, the back is not bad. Got a few bits here. Again, gonna use some touch-up paint. Some here as well. Loads of scratches here. And to be fair, this car doesn't look like it's been looked after at all. Again, deep scratches here. More around the door handle. Obviously spider web. There's so many spiders in this area. Hate spiders. Again, some scratches there, but it's gonna be okay. I'm sure I'll make the car look nice. Probably spend a little bit longer to polish the car, but it will look nice in the end. Now for the interior, I'm not sure how well you can see it. The car is pretty dirty. Look at the color of these seats. I think these were meant to be white. Don't know. So first I'll show you what I'm going to use. Microfiber cloth, a brush, dressing, applicator pad, and multi-purpose cleaner. So I've got lots of these products in the back. I need to finish them before I order more cleaning products. Central console, Oh, it looks worse in person, to be fair. So I'm not gonna hoover today. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll just get the seats sorted and everything else. By the way, this seat doesn't work. It doesn't go back and forward. It's stuck. Now I've tried to get underneath and fix it, but I think I'll have to take the whole seat out. If you guys know how to fix that, please let me know in the comments section below.
I'm so in love with you. You got me down again. Hold up. I'm so in love with you. You got me down again.
Now for the seats I'm going to use a magic eraser and some leather cleaner. Now with interior done, well, it's not 100% done. Just need to hoover, try to get some of the dirt out of the crannies because I couldn't get them out with the brush. But I'll probably be able to do that with the hoover. But it already looks like a different car. Look at the seats. Now this has just turned into a nice car. Like it. Let's move on to the engine bay now. And as you know from the previous video, it is very dirty. Look at that. It's got some rust. So let's crack on. And there it is, job done. My job is to make it better, not perfect. So obviously I missed a few bits like this. I'm still gonna try to give this a clean, but I won't put too much effort into it. It looks a lot better. A lot better. Here you can see a before and after. Obviously I haven't done this bit because I had the camera here. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm just gonna do the bonnet quickly. And job done. Right, another day, another dollar. I was meant to do the car early in the morning, but been to my neighbor's party and we had a heavy night. And I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning for some reason. Then I couldn't sleep till about 7 o'clock. I fell asleep again. I woke up about 10:30. I was extremely lazy. Also today is bank holiday, so I was like, should I do the car, should I not do the car? But the weather is perfect, and I'll crack on. So the car is been to the car wash already. It already looks better. Right, my cameras keep playing up, so I'll go around the car with some touch-up paint. I'll get that done first, and then I'm just gonna machine polish the whole car. I think it's gonna look really nice. I'm not sure what to do about this dent. I really don't know. I've got that tool to remove it, but I'm not very good with that tool, so I don't want to make it worse. But I'll see. If I get a complaint from a customer, I'll say, look, I'll have a go, try to fix it. This one, there's something wrong with it because the paint doesn't stick to it, so I think it's some, I don't know, it's strange, it's like gum or something. Same with this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna machine polish it first and then use the touch-up paint. as you can see, well, I'm not sure how well you can see, there's still loads of scratches. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go maybe another 1 or 2 passes on the bonnet, and hopefully it will look better. To be fair, these are pretty bad. I mean, it's still better than that side, but it's gonna take a lot more work. And then I'm gonna move onto this big one. This doesn't work as expected, so what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to wet sand this and then polish again. This shit, to be fair, these scratches are deeper than I thought. So I've already used 1 battery for like, what, half a bonnet. I normally use 1 battery for a whole car. Got a bit of an issue. I normally remove these with 1200 grit sandpaper, but I only got 800. The reason for 1200 is because the compound I'm using, it can remove 1200 but not 800. So I'll give this a try, and if it doesn't work, tomorrow I'm just gonna go and buy some 1200 and then I'll start again. Now, I swear this is not an excuse to give up for today, but because it's bank holiday, I won't be able to find any sandpaper. I've used 800 grit, and yeah, I can bring the shine back with the polish, but it's not gonna remove the scratches from the sandpaper. So I'm just gonna need to buy some tomorrow, 1200 grit and 1500 grit, and then redo it. So I just have to give up for today. There's nothing much I can do, and there are scratches all around the car, so this is not the only section that I have to use sandpaper. So what I'll do is I'll jump back in and play some Fortnite with Jason. Right, this is 2 days later. I had some problems yesterday, so I had to take care of, and I managed to buy some 1200 and 1500 grit sand. Again, I'm gonna do exactly the same thing here. I'm gonna try to remove these scratches with sandpaper as well, and then I'll just go around the car. Hopefully it will look better. And also here where I got these marks, where I say that the paint doesn't stick on, I'll use of 1200 grit sandpaper, and then I'll use a touch of paint. Hopefully that'll do the job. Well, to be fair, I think this car is cursed. This is another day later. Yesterday what I've done is I've used the sandpaper on the bonnet. I removed all those scratches. I've done some more touch-up, painting all that. Back here, remember where it was not sticking on? Yeah. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna use some 1200 grit sandpaper, level this nicely, and then I'm just gonna go around the car with the machine polisher. But before, I'm gonna use some wash and wax to clean the car, and it's good to go. Yeah, and the reason I didn't finish the car yesterday, it started to rain, and now again it's gonna rain in a bit. So this is the struggle of flipping cars from your own place, where you don't have a garage and you only use a parking spot. Right, I definitely made it worse. You can see the sanding marks in the clear coat. So I've done 2 passes. I'm gonna do another one, hopefully get rid of those fine scratches, but it's worse than before. And I've got that bit as well. I've just created more work for me, but hey, I learn every day. No, I learn as I go. Basically, I'm not an expert, never done this kind of stuff before I start car trading, so it's okay not to know. The bonnet is finally done and it looks nice. It took quite a few passes, and I had to change the pads as well. So I was using this deep cut pads, foam pads, and I've used that for a few passes, and then I switched to the Meguiar's microfiber. This one seems to work a lot better when you use sandpaper, but yeah, it took me maybe altogether about 2 hours. Just the bonnet was a pain in the ass. I could have done a better job with sanding, and then obviously would have made my job easier, but I didn't do a proper job, so that's why it was more difficult to remove the scratches. Now I'm gonna move on to the headlights. As you can see, they're all yellow and they've got something like a layer of something on top, so I'll get that done, and then I'll finish off the rest of the car. And I forgot to get the battery. And that's it. Is it perfect? No. Is it better? Yes. Now there is a clear difference between this one and this one. See all that yellow tint, especially on top. You can't really see it here, but in real life you can. So I'm not gonna bore you going around the whole car. The only difficult bit that I've got left will be here, but here I only use 1200 grid, so it's gonna be easy. Now, before I go ahead and show you the final result, I'm just gonna go through the invoices and all the expenses I had with this car, which I'm not very happy with. And by the way, this video is recorded today, on the day when the video is gonna be up, because I had to go away again. I had to sort out some family issues. I'm back now. Not very happy with how everything is in the past month, but I'm gonna make an in-detail video about that maybe the next 2-3 days, hopefully. And yeah, now on the very first invoice, I've done a full service, was £140, rear pad and discs £180, a rear caliper £150, near side front lower arm £95, 2 anti-roll bar links £80, driver's front inner and out tie rod £75, and MOT £50. And this was a total of £770. Now the car went through the MOT, everything was fine, but I still could hear some knocks. They were not too bad, but I just wanted to get it done and, you know, make sure the car is 100% right. So the second one is for £210. I've changed both front top mounts, anti-roll bar bushes £75, and the front number plate was not very happy with the one it was on before, and I had that one changed as well. So this was £210 plus £770 on the previous one. And that's not all. I had to do the tracking as well, and that costed me £69. Now the car owes me about £3,000. Bear in mind I got it for £1,500, and I collected the car myself, so I don't spend money on delivery. And I got the car up for £3,500 with 12 months warranty. I didn't have many inquiries. Tomorrow I've got 2 viewings booked for this car, one in the morning and one in the evening. So hopefully the car will go. I don't know, it's just a lot of bad luck with this car for some reason. Now one of the light bulbs is gone. I need to get that changed as well. The number plate light is gone as well. I need to get that one sorted as well. The driver's seat, I didn't manage to fix it to go backward and forward, so I just put into description, and if the customer is happy with that, then it's fine. It's probably an easy fix. I've never done one before, and the weather is not great at the moment, so I can't remove the seat and then look around it without getting it dirty. So I see what the customer says. If he says, yeah, I want the car, but that seat annoys me, can you get that sorted? Then probably I have a go. Or worst case scenario, find a way to move this one on the passenger side and that one back. Because on the passenger, you don't really need to go back. So the seat goes up, down, it folds, no problem with that. It's just backward and forward. So let's see how it goes. Fingers crossed, and hopefully it will sell. Now, once again, I want to mention that I learn as I go, same like you guys. And the main reason I made these videos is because when I first started, I couldn't find much info. There were a few YouTubers I was following, and I was looking at everything they do just to learn something from them, or maybe a small thing that would probably change my workflow or things like that. So in my on my channel, I'm gonna be doing lots of mistakes. I'm gonna put that on camera because I don't want to act like I'm an expert and I know everything, and things like that. So I just want to show you the reality of getting things wrong. It's nothing wrong with that. That's how you learn, and then how I fix things. Now, like I said, there's definitely going to be a video coming the next 2-3 days about the cars I have still got in stock, the cars I didn't sell, about the inquiries I had, and what I'm going to do to improve my chances to sell the cars quicker. Because before, I used to sell cars like within 2-3 days they used to be gone, but now it takes much longer, and there are less inquiries than before. So fingers crossed it will sell, and yeah, stay tuned for the next video, and here will be a video of the final result of the car and the photos I've used for the advert. Thank you so much for watching.